Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about Dune Awakening. How does that sound? Sounds good to me. At the time I release this video, there's only going to be about 2.5 or 3 days before the early start servers open up on June the 5th. Man, this is a magical time. Holy crap, I'm psyched. And I just want to have a little discussion with you to make sure that you got your mind in the right place. You know what I mean? As a gamer, we got to get focused and we got to get ready for things like this, for key moments, pivotal moments in the game that we love's life cycle. When you choose a game and you decide that this is going to be your game for the next, I don't know, for some people years, because like me, I'm coming from Ark Survival Ascended and Ark Survival Evolved, and I have played that game for almost 10 years. That's insane for me to sit here and say. But with a survival type crafting MMO style game, that's completely possible because it's just the nature of the beast. It's what you do. It's building up your wealth, building up your resource base, building up your skills and your crafting ability and your assets and your base, building your base. And in this game, having multiple bases, capturing key points of land. It's things like this, being part of a guild. Oh my God, we're not even talking about one of the biggest aspects of playing one of these kind of games. But those are key points to keep in mind with what you're possibly getting yourself into with Dune Awakening. I will have to say that one of my biggest fears about Dune Awakening is that I'm going to lose myself in this game completely. I'm afraid I'm going to lose my job. I'm afraid I'm going to get divorced. I'm afraid my family's going to disown me, and my little dog, my Chihuahua Daisy, I'm afraid she might disown me too, because it's going to be a real struggle for me to be able to divide attention among all the things that are important in my life when a game is going to suck you in. And that's one of the things that I do want to just seriously talk about real quick, because there are aspects to gaming and there are aspects to real life, and we all need to keep it in perspective. So when this game releases, obviously you're going to want to have your game plan together. You're going to want to, if you're hardcore about it, you're going to take time off from work. You're going to have your snacks and your food ready. You're going to have your drivers on your video card downloaded and updated. You're going to have the client downloaded 24 hours before. You're going to have some inroads made with your wife and your family, or your husband and your family, or your dog. You know, you gotta make sure that you keep that aggro down to where you can actually be allowed to play the game without everybody getting on your case. So, you know, do those dishes, rub those feet, do whatever you have to do to make your significant other happy and to help them to realize that you're serious about this and you really want them to understand that they're important to you too. So keep in mind that family and gaming has to have a balance. Don't forget your family and the things that are important. Don't get so sucked into the game that you just completely lose yourself and you forget to go to work. You forget to pay the bills. You forget to feed the dog. Or if your wife's trying to talk to you, you're not, or your husband is trying to talk to you, you're not ignoring them and saying, Don't be that guy or that girl. Remember to keep a balance. But when we also talk about the game now that we got coming up, oh man, I hope you guys are excited as I am. As if you couldn't tell, I'm like the hype master. I'm building the hype around the game because it's very important to me. This game is going to be my game for the next 10 years. Funcom has told us about their 10-year road plan, 10-year roadmap for this game, wherein we might be going to different planets and doing different things and all kinds of new mechanics and possibly new classes and new factions and just new PvP mechanics and just everything, that the possibilities are endless. But we have to remember to keep life in focus as well. So don't forget it and think about it. Ponder on it for the next couple days while you have a chance before Dune completely sucks you in. I know I can sit here and say this, but it's going to do it to me anyway. I feel it, and I just hope my marriage can sustain this first week of release. So keep life in focus, and I'll talk to you soon in another video about Dune Awakening coming soon. Peace.